How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who vetoes bills? The President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. We elect a president for how many years? 4. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the capital of your state? What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, Liberty. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who was the first president? George Washington. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name your U.S. representative. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law.